Jacque was a fashion designer in Paris, and he would create the most outrageous designs. And he was wanted by the major fashion houses. He would like fly all over the world to put on these fashion shows. He traveled with his friends who were models and musicians, and they would put on these amazing fashion shows. And he would go away for like months and create these fashions. And everybody would want to know what's going on with Jacque. The newspaper would say, Jacque, what is it this year? Everybody wants to know, is he working with hem? Is he working with plaid, stripe? What is he doing this year? And then he would make an announcement that he's doing this fashion show, and everybody would show up for it. Well, I mentioned that he had these friends that he worked with, but he also did this drug with these friends. It was called Drug Josephine. Drug Josephine, what that does is, it makes you feel like you're at the bottom of the ocean, and all the fishes are made of lights, like purple lights with pink stripes and green stripes, and they would swim through your body. They would give you the sensation, and so they would do Drug Josephine and then forget where they parked the private jet. They have to do the fashion show, and there's no clothes, and the models are on Drug Josephine, and it's always a mess. But he's so amazing that he can use one piece of clothing and turn it into like 7 or 8 different pieces. I developed this character because I was always afraid that my mom would come home and catch me in her clothes. So I figured if I just use one piece of clothing, I would know exactly how to deal with that, you know. I just have to worry about one piece. So I want to introduce him to Jacque. Well, he forgot his private jet, and so here he is in whatever he's wearing. And it's like, ladies and gentlemen, well, I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know any French then. The only word I knew in French as a child was moi and oui oui. So I walk around the house going, moi, oui oui. So he would run backstage. Oh, I can't do that right now. He would run backstage and he would like change into whatever it is that he is wearing.